And hello from a very breezy North Pennines. Well, as I hike along this track, what am I up to today? Well, first things first, as any regular will know, the size of the rucksack on my back dictates there's a tent in there somewhere. Yes, it's time to wild camp. So, where am I heading today? Well, I'm trying to keep off the music as long as possible, because it is somewhere, an area I have visited before, and obviously sometimes the music might be a bit of a giveaway. So as I hike along here, it's actually not that far, I hope not much further, to my eventual camping spot, and I hope to get the tent pitched before the sun disappears altogether. But still enjoying it, and yes, you can probably hear the wind. It's a slight breeze today, and the temperature overnight is supposed to be basically freezing, so that should be interesting. And one final point to note, I'm pretty sure I've left my milk in the fridge at home, so no coffees for me. This could be an interesting video. Never mind. Oh, and here's my first challenge of the day. How do I get across this? Yep. Loving it already. Let's go. So yes, I'm quite excited by this. I believe it's been, last August was the last time I was out wild camping. It has been a while. There is a reason for that. All shall be explained when I get pitched at my eventual destination, which is where? Well, I can probably show you if I spin around very carefully. That summit there is my eventual destination. So hopefully shouldn't be long before I get there, and then all will be revealed, and the views are opening up quite nicely. It's just a little bit of a plodge to get there, but it comes with the territory. Oh, yep. As I said, it comes with the territory. Never mind. Keep on going. Let's have a look. Success, but you don't often get then many of them. Anyway, keep on going. Yes, the light is starting to fade, so I think sunset's in about 3 minutes. I'll have maybe about half an hour of light left, and then it'll start getting a bit dark. But I'm okay, because I'm just up there. I should get there no bother at all. Whew. And finally, here I am at my eventual destination, the summit of Benty Hill. Well, what's so special about Benty Hill? Well, the summit of Benty Hill is literally just up there. And yes, I'm going to enjoy this. Why? Because Benty Hill is one of the summits that flanks Gilderdale. So tonight, I wild camp in Gilderdale. So looking forward to this. So, first order of the day in fading light. It's time to get the tent up. Fortunately, in the shadow of this rather large sheepfold. Hopefully it will protect me from the wind. Didn't take that long at all. And that's me in for the night. And as you can probably already see, the mist starting to swirl in. So, good morning to you from near the summit of Benty Hill on the flanks of Gilderdale. So, you may have noticed a little gap between me putting the tent up and now, because obviously it's light. It's actually the following morning. I did have all intentions of doing a video inside last night, but basically I got myself set up and I discovered a problem. And my problem was basically my air pad or air mattress was going flat rather rapidly. Now it does just leak. It hasn't got a puncture, I have checked it. It does just leak from between the fabric. And I would love to be able to recommend it, but unfortunately I can't. Now it has done this in the past, where I've basically had to blow it up twice during the night, and I thought I can live with that. Last night it was once every half hour, and I thought, no, I cannot be doing with this, no way. So after doing it about 4 times, I thought, no more, and I'll just let it go flat, and it'll just be lumpy, I'll have no sleep, and then at about 11 o'clock I'll do a video inside, and then that'll be it. So the AirPad went flat, I shut my eyes, and then 6 hours later my alarm goes off and it's light outside. I don't know how that happened. It's obviously testament to the sleeping bag for keeping me warm. The cold from the ground wasn't that bad either, or I'm getting used to it. I did pitch the tent on the top of a lot of moss, so maybe that helped as well. I don't know, but regardless, I managed at least 6 hours solid sleep in here, lying on the ground. Never mind. So my apologies for that, but at least, you know, I've had some sleep. So where do we go from here? Well, obviously you can tell the wind's up. The temperature outside is minus 0.5 degrees C at the moment, so it's not exactly a nice day out there. If anybody's wondering how I know the temperature so accurately, I have got a Garmin Tempi attached to my guy line outside. It's either attached to the tent somewhere on my bag. That's how I can tell what the temperature is. So I'm going to quickly strike the camp and then head back to the car. I probably won't even have breakfast, because to be honest, it's not that far. And you're saying, hang on, you're in Gilderdale, it's not that far? Well, time for a little secret near the end. Let's go. And this is the weather outside. Don't know if you can see very well. There is ice on the tent. It has been freezing overnight, and the ground over there is white with ice. A very cold night. Never mind, it's got to come down. Might as well make a start now. Bit of a brief one, this one, but as always, leave no trace. Back at the summit of Benty Hill, and it's follow the fence back to the car. Yes, it's windy.
And despite the wind, it is still an impressive view. And with a happiness in my heart, I begin the slow journey back to my starting point at the car.
And that's it for today. It's been a fun one, this one. I've had battery issues again, My radio mics are dying. It's about -1 at the moment, and it's about 25 to 30 mile an hour winds, which wind chill factor, my tripod, anywhere it's wet, is covered in ice. It's been a fun one, but I have enjoyed it. So, hope you have enjoyed it as well. If you've enjoyed the scenery, the views, the camping, or even just the journey, do not forget, everything you've watched, everything you've seen, this is nature. Oh, and I almost forgot, that little surprise about Gilderdale, well, it's coming up now. I'm recording this because basically the weather tomorrow morning is supposed to be really bad. There's a bit of mist, so you won't be able to see what I'm going to show you. But over there is Benty Hill, where I was last night wildcamping, hopefully. Now when I was there, I mentioned that it leads down to Gilderdale, the remote valley no one ever visits, no one ever knows it's there. It's kind of forgotten little treasure. So obviously at the head of Gilderdale is Blackfell, and there it is there. Obviously a bit boggy to walk across. So you think, well, he must have took quite a while to hike there. Here's the little surprise. So obviously, Benty Hill. If I spin around really fast, my car is parked down there. You can probably see it. That's the Hartside car park, where the Hartside Cafe used to be, on Hartside Summit. So literally, I've parked the car, walked 25 minutes, and as I've come up here, I have now the entrance to Gilderdale. It's not that remote, just nobody knows it's there. And that is what I love about the North Pennines.